Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. Let's get back into speculation and theories for the upcoming Power Rangers movie coming in March. This is one of those theories that's been floating around. A lot of you have commented about it, threw it in the comments, and I've reacted to it. I've talked about it a little bit. I'm sorry if I never got to you. I've been going through tons and tons of comments, even the negative ones, and I've been trying to respond as quickly as as I can. But one theory that's been going around is that Lord Zedd is the White Ranger. I know some of you may be looking at me right now and says, Chris, have you completely lost your mind? You've completely lost your marbles. What are you doing? What are you talking about? I've thought about it. I really did. I looked at it and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, well, let's research into it a little bit. Nobody has, as far as I know, if you found an article for me, please share it with me. I would love to read it on someone else's thoughts on this about Lord Zedd being the White Ranger. Now this is where it kind of stems from. Okay, the Wrap, which is a pretty good source of information, they've revealed that Rita is the Green Ranger for sure. I mean, it's almost confirmed. Zordon is the Red Ranger. That's also been confirmed by the Wrap. Whether the Wrap is right or wrong, they've been wrong before, but it's also being reported on Nerdist, and it's on Wikipedia, even though Wikipedia is edited by users, so I'm not sure. But let's say for that alone, Rita is green, Zordon is red. I've said that before. I even had a video mentioning who the White Ranger could be, but I never mentioned Lord Zedd. The Wrap reports that Rita is working for Lord Zedd and is trying to find the Zeo Crystal for him, because it's a source of power. And we all, Power Ranger fans, we all know what Zeo Crystal is. I have another video coming up for that. But for this, Lord Zedd is in the movie, right? So this is being said that it's in the Lord Zedd is in the movie. So if we take that for a second and say, okay, Lord Zedd is in the movie. All right, Rita's the Green Ranger. All right, original Green Ranger. Zordon's the original Red Ranger, the people from outer space that came down crashing down. And then we have all the other Rangers. They probably all died. You know, Rita said that she's killed Rangers before. She probably killed all her buddies, all her friends, and became the evil which she is now. So Lord Zedd's in the film. All right, perfect. Now let's talk about Lord Zedd being in the film. Is it going to be the same character? Is it going to be the same person, a type of monster that we've seen in the TV series? They've changed Rita. They kind of changed Zordon, but not really. But Rita has been a drastic change, that she has become from a monster to a ranger, original ranger herself, which adds a layer to the depth of the story. So if we look back to the TV series and even some of the comics, the Mighty Morphin comics, that Rita and Lord Zedd worked for Master Vile, right? Later on in the story, Master Vile comes. She's the father of Rita, and then he comes in pretty much just, he's the ultimate evil. He is Emperor Palpatine, for instance. And I want to go into the Rita being Green Ranger later on, but let's say, for instance, she's like the Emperor Palpatine, made them evil. And at once, they even said that Lord Zedd used to be a human being. I mean, he used to look human. He used to look like a regular person until he touched the Zeo Crystal and it deformed him to look like whatever he is right now. So that's why he's then turned evil. So it's almost like how Rita was a Green Ranger, then she turned evil, and then she fought against her own folks. So you have two separate stories that could mean from like the Anakin Skywalker turning to the dark side, both of them, Prince and Princess, if you will, Prince of Darkness, he once called himself, Lord Zedd. And so you've got those two stories, and you just gotta wonder, maybe what if Master Vile They changed the story. Master Val is not the father of Rita. Okay, let's just change it. Let's just see he's like an evil entity. He influenced Rita, the Green Ranger, to turn evil. Then he also influenced Lord Zedd to turn evil. Maybe he influenced Lord Zedd first, and Lord Zedd made Rita green. So let's say Lord Zedd was a good person before. Let's take it a step further, and let's say he's the White Ranger. He was the original White Ranger, the most powerful Ranger of the Force, and he was the first to be persuaded to the dark side. Maybe there's something that he didn't agree with the other Rangers, and it turned him into the evil. He wanted the power of the Zeo Crystal, turned him to ugly, made him more ugly, or actually adapted his suit. Now, it's no secret that the new comic book series of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comic books has shown the White Ranger himself as an evil leader, a dictator. He's sitting on a chair like how Lord Zedd sits on a chair. And he is pretty much Lord Zedd. The Lord Zedd in that universe. Now, they might have Lord Zedd later on, but for this new comic book that was released, White Ranger is the evil White Ranger. So I'm putting this 2 and 2 together. I don't know if it really happened. I don't know if the producers, the maker, Saban himself, were like, that's a great idea. Let's do it. You know, let's make him the White Ranger. Let's make him all evil. Is there even going to be a White Ranger? I already shot this picture out where they show all different weapon sets or throttle or whatever you want to call it, but it's just saying there's more than 5 colors on that table. Okay, and then we already know the green Rita is the Green Ranger. So what is that white one? They even reported on the set. It says, in the leaked images, these props are color coordinated to correspond with each of the Power Rangers, and one of them has been described as a white silvery color. That only sounds like the White Ranger. I mean, it's white and silver. It would have been like a home hitter if it said white and gold, right? That would have been, oh my god, that's the White Ranger. But white and silver is close enough. I mean, that is not confirmation or anything. This is all speculation, don't get me wrong. But if Lord Zedd is this film, I could see him reappearing at the end of the film, like how in the Avengers, Thanos turns his head. You see the back shot of a White Ranger turns his head. You see it's revealed as a White Ranger, and then someone, a putty or something, goes up to him and says, "Lord, my Lord Zedd," or something. You know, I mean, I could totally see that happening. Maybe Rita doesn't die. Maybe Rita turns into evil. She turns back into a witch form, and she just goes back and then goes back to Lord Zedd while she loses the power coin, and Tommy will pick it up towards the end of the film. Something like that. I don't know. But to have Lord Zedd in the film, I don't think if he is in it, I think it's going to be in. They're gonna have to push a sequel. They're gonna have to hit. It's a sure thing. Whether it's going to be a good thing or a good movie or not, and validates a sequel, that's yet to be seen. But I want to put it out there. I also want to put out this picture. I don't know if you guys noticed the colored pencils. Yeah, there's a lot of colors in there. There's also a white color. Okay, no, all right, you guys. Going too far on that. Yeah, that was crazy, but I just wanted to put it out there. When I first saw that, I was like, does that mean something? Does that mean something? No. Well, that's it for this video. I got a ton more videos coming out. I mean to get to the other speculation about Cloverfield and Superman returning, all that stuff. I have it down, and I will work on it this week before I have to leave for Florida for business. That's all. Thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good night.